Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. I am Louise Winstanley, healer and therapeutic leader of Peace and Presence Healing, and today I am going to be sharing your monthly angelic and chakra wisdom using two beautiful decks. We have Sonia Choquet's guidebook, We Trust the Oracle, Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards, and I have got my beautiful chakra wisdom cards as well that I'm going to be sharing messages for the next month. If you would like to know more about who I am, you can check out my website peaceandpresence.co.uk, and if you appreciate the content that I share, there'll be a link in the description to drop me a donation at my Ko-fi account, and you can buy me a coffee. So this is going to be the monthly readings, and I'm going to check. So this is going to be for week commencing the 1st of May 2022. So I'm going to pull a angel card and a chakra card for this week and see what the angels want to share with us. So we had a new moon yesterday, so energies could be quite intense at the moment. I think it's a Taurus new moon. Oh, interesting. So, like this. At the moment, I'm feeling quite a heart palpitation, so I feel like there's some anxiety for people at the moment. Okay, so for this week, we've got the card Time for Crayons. Now, it's a very creative card. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going straight to look at the chakra wisdom card, which is the solar plexus, which is all about where we store a lot of emotions, especially anxiety, and that's what I'm feeling there with the heart, is a bit of anxiety coming up, maybe for some of you. So the message is the solar plexus, inner harmony. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not have unrealistic expectations of myself or others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundation of my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. So when we're feeling very anxious about a situation this week, it's very much about tuning in with your gut feelings, choosing in with what feels right for you, and not necessarily having to please other people, but also release what you think they think about you. So it's not you controlling the situation this week in manipulation. It's about you choosing things from what you feel within your stomach. What does your body tell you this week? Now, if you're struggling with finding, because what it describes here is I am at peace with myself and those around me. If you're finding that you've not got that peace because that anxiety and that heightened emotion is more obvious this week, whether you're feeling it in your heart space or whether you're feeling it in your stomach and your solar plexus, then this is where Time for Crayons comes in, because this is a way to release. This is a way to let go of that power game that maybe you feel like you're having to do because you feel like maybe there's vibes coming from other people. So Time for Crayons is very much about think about when you was a child, how you created things, sometimes through drawings, through art, through visuals. Sometimes that's a great way to release, and it helps you to process what's feeling inside. And if you're feeling that you've got too much ego happening this week, then use paper, use your sensory of your hands to release and create something. You don't even need to look at this again. You can burn this afterwards if you feel this is holding you back, and that by doing that, that's going to help disconnect and cut a cord of attachment that maybe you're feeling. Maybe you're feeling a little bit harboured in how you can move forward. So it's about unleashing the potential within you this week. Okay, so then we've got week commencing the 8th of May. So that's next Sunday, commencing next Sunday, 8th of May. What do the angels want to share with you for this week? And also want to say for that card as well, you'll get some ideas as well. Once you start to put pen, crayons to paper, that's when the creative side comes out, and your thoughts and actions about trusting what you're capable of and where you're going will come forward as well. Interesting. So week commencing the 8th of May. Interesting card. And I feel this is coming from that first week message as well. I'll talk about it in a minute. We'll just get the chakra card to come through. Oh, they're all falling everywhere. Not the right cards. Too many there. Let's see. Okay, so I've dropped it. Okay. Interesting, yeah. Perfect. So this week commencing 8th of April, 8th of May even, we've got call on your angels. And the chakra card we've got is the 6th chakra, which is the brow here. This brow or third eye, and this is called knowledge. So together, to communicate, to connect with your angels, it's very much about being in that place of using your inner wisdom, your third eye. Sometimes the angels connect with you through your own body, and this is when you think, okay, where's this idea come from? So following on from this week, when we're looking at how we can explore what we're feeling, this week's about how we can tap into some more ideas, how we can get that help from our angels. So I'm going to read this message from the chakra card of knowledge. I recognize that a great deal of knowledge and information comes to me in the form of intuition. Such clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. I use my intellect combined with my intuition to delve into circumstances from a philosophical and spiritual viewpoint. I aim to understand the truth behind situations that come my way. As this helps me to respond with wisdom, I cultivate my positive beliefs about life, myself, and others. So clairvoyance, clairaudience, and hypersensitive feelings. Your angels connect with you through your physical body. For me, my beautiful angel, she's always here on the top of my head. She does this. She's reassuring, she's comforting. I have a female angel that I associate, although they don't have any male or female like we do on Earth. It's how we perceive that energy. So this week it's all about how can you utilize the angels to help you. Can you spend some time this week to ask questions? If you don't ask for help, your angels cannot step forward. Asking them to just come and show their presence around you. Bring some comfort in. Maybe you're still working through exploring those feelings from the beginning of May. And maybe it's to help settle you from this kind of I need to be this power egotistical person to a more gentler vibe. The angels come in. They work in different aspects of your life. You can call an angel to help you with a project you're working on. You can call in an angel to help you in difficult times emotionally, to help you with sleep. So this week is very much about using your innate own skills of tuning into your angel. If you're using the third eye, you might see things. It's all about using the senses and the body. So I'd love to know how you get on with that, and that's when ideas will begin to flow. Okay, so the week commencing the 15th of May. Let's see what the angels want us to know. Week commencing the 15th of May. Okay, I've got two cards with this one. And and it's following on. Always a beautiful theme that follows on. Week commencing 15th of May. What chakra are we working on? Okay, we're going back to the solar plexus for week 3, and we've got the oneness and unity card. The angel cards, we've got accept the gifts of the universe and call on your runners. So what I want us to really focus on now is the chakra card. It's about that self-belief. Let's read this. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know that I am at one with others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathise and sympathise with others. I see everything as part of my own life. I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences. This brings harmony into my life. So I'm going to go with this card to tie in with that. So call on your runners. I've just briefly mentioned that because we had call and ask our angels. We've got runner angels, runner guides as well that help with more specific areas of your life. So we're following on from that second week in May. So calling on your runners can help to bridge gaps in relationships. They can help you if you're going to a place, maybe you're going to a place of work, maybe you've got a meeting, maybe there's some fear holding you back because you feel like there's maybe differences in opinions, maybe you feel that there's differences in personality, and this is where there's maybe you need to kind of bring that bridge together to understand that you are having those similarities. You are on this earth plane, you are just as much struggling as other people are as well. Calling on the runners will help to set up a scene for you as you appear in this scenario. Most people think about parking angels, but think about all angles of your life where your runner guides and angels can come and step in and hold that space. Is it that there's somebody in hospital this week? Is there someone that needs to feel the love in the room? It could be that you're calling on your runners to help bring more angels and guides into that space to help bring in this harmony and peace. It's about bringing people together. I feel it is about group gatherings, and as I'm being told as well to talk about this card, they're just telling me I need to talk this. Accept the gifts of the universe. And sometimes the gifts of the universe can be used as an intervention to help us connect with other people, the oneness and the unity. So the gifts of the universe are very much feeling about hospital here, very much feeling like there's visitations, getting together as groups and bringing something from the universe, something more natural. We think of hospitals, we think of bringing flowers. What about bringing something beautiful like some honey, something that you can enjoy and bring that oneness and unity for everybody together, bringing in that fruit basket. So we're all taking a piece, all are taking a piece, you are all equal. And this what this feels like, it's like bridging them gaps between each other. It also could be offering a peace offering, and that you are accepting your responsibilities and you are accepting that you can work together on this. I've just been pointed out as well that about tells you about asking for advice from this card, which is what the runners do. Your runners will help guide you to what it is, what gifts you need to be maybe working with to help with this oneness and unity and bridging everything together. I'm really drawn to the honey and the fruit on here as if it's some sort of feast. I know that Ramadan has ended, I think we call it Eid. Is it that there's some beautiful feasts coming on later in this month? Even though this is the third week in May, is there something happening in your life with your culture, with your family? Really is a lovely time to get together. Okay, we have got week commencing the 22nd of May. Week commencing the 22nd of May. So a beautiful flash in my mirror then. And that's sometimes a surprise what angels do. They like to have flashing lights. I know it's one of my cards, but there was more of a blue light. Archangel Michael tends to come with a blue light and energy. I have seen beautiful flashing lights when I've been doing healing previously as well. Interesting, there's such a theme this month, such a beautiful theme. Ask your spirit helpers. This month is very much pushing you in that direction. You don't need to be alone. We've got the base chakra going down to the base of the spine, the root, the base chakra. It's red, it's our foundations, it's working on that fear aspect. So asking for help is because sometimes you might be feeling, and the people that are watching this are feeling that I've come really far this month, but I feel like you might be going backwards a little bit, and I feel like you've maybe not trusting the answers that you're getting, and this is where it's saying keep asking. You are in control of how you connect with your angels and guides. If you don't ask, you don't get. If you ask and you don't think you're seeing, it's because sometimes you're missing things. And this is when you're missing things because you're not grounded properly. So courage and faith is the chakra message. I embrace courage, faith and adaptability as they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change or of the future. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open up to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a worrier. I am not a victim. I feel the fear and do it anyway. I am ready and eager to move forwards. So very much talking about this fear and having to push through something that feels really difficult. Ask for help. Your spirit helpers are there. And again, you have to ask because they don't always intervene. And sometimes they might be waiting for you to call upon them. So your spirit helpers are everywhere. They're ready to call. They've got different expertises. You don't need to know the names. You don't need to know what they look like. Their messages are coming through in different ways. Look at the pictures and symbols. Once you've asked, looking around you on the teacup, the symbols in the sky, the symbols on the radio, there's music. Nature is really showing you what is at the core of the universe. The answers that you need is there, ready. But are you ready to see with your eyes? Are you ready to hear? Are you ready to feel, sense, know, hear? All of those senses. But you at times need to click yourself out of that fear. Grounding practices on this week in May. Really focus on that red colour. Bring in red, and you've got that red apple there. Nourishing yourself with the redness of the earth. I'm feeling drawn to like sand, but red sand, which is interesting because we don't always have red sand. It's more like the sand of workmen people that have the red sand. But also if you're going on holiday, the sand is different colours. Is there a country that you're maybe going to be in or you're at in this week where you can really be on a different energy level of the earth to enhance your vibration so that you are grounding from a different place? So with that, with asking for help, this is helping you to not worry, but to be that warrior. Now, warrior doesn't mean that you are egotistical, doesn't mean that you are better than anybody else. It means you can be a gentle, energetic warrior. You can be an empathetic, sympathetic. You are a compassionate person. This is what this is all about. But first of all, it's about taking that step and moving into a place where you feel that you can move forwards. But looking around you to see what the messages are that you've been asking from your beautiful angels and guides. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I am just going to have a little sip of my drink, my green tea. I hope you've enjoyed this week's and this month's messages. I will put the timestamps below. If you've enjoyed this and you'd like to share a donation with me and buy me a coffee, I will put my Ko-fi link below. If you'd like to follow me, you can find me at Peace and Presence on Facebook, on Instagram, and I'm even on LinkedIn as well as Louise Winstanley. My website is peaceandpresence.co.uk. All the details will be below. Please like and subscribe and follow me, and have a beautiful, beautiful month of May, and I'll see you all soon.